And welcome back to Gatekeeper Media's coverage of the 2020 Lost Valley Open presented by Discmania. We are on the back nine at AGA Farms, and we are about to see some hot birdie action taking place. I'm Steve Bro, TD and designer of the courses, and I am joined here with Dustin Keegan.
Hey everybody, this is exciting coverage so far. This course is beautiful, and we are all ready to attack, all chasing down Simon.
Yeah, Simon's got a lead here. I think from the gates, Simon has had the lead in the tournament from round one into round two, going into the back nine, and you have some people trying to chase him down. But we have Simon on lead card coverage at 15 down, Kyle at 11 down, Steve at 11 down, and Dylan at 10 down. So these guys aren't too far off, but as you can see, Simon's the only one without any mistakes.
Yeah, and then us on the chase card, Fish came out the gates hot. He's 5 down through 9 at 13. I'm 5 down through 9 at 12. Casey's at 10, and Ryan's fallen down a little bit. He's at 5 under.
So we've got a tight race. We've got some people making some moves here. Another local in Robert that is certainly making some noise, and we've got some exciting coverage here. We're starting out here on hole number 10. This is the chase card coverage, and yourself here on the drive.
Yeah, this is a beautiful shot. You just want to throw it really straight and then get left at the end, which I did, but then I hit the edge of that freaking bump, and it stopped me short. That was a perfect line.
You really have to pay attention to that ditch that runs before the green there, because if you do end up in that ditch, you've got a weird uphill putt, and you are definitely outside the circle. Ryan trying to make good on that one and kind of squeaked through. He'll have a look, but it's a long putt.
Yeah, him and Fish both made the mistake you can't do, and that's throwing it left. Casey with a little better line, but and the skip actually a little deep, so he's gonna have a obstructed putt coming out of the bush.
Yeah, not easy. You can see where Fish ended up here. He's
This
a ways back.
Very demanding approach. He goes mid-range skip shot to the pin. That was an amazing scramble.
Yeah, that's tough because you do have some bumpy surfaces there. Throwing a skip where he did could go bad or good, and it's kind of up in the air. Ryan.
Oh, man. Ryan has been so close all around on these sidearm approaches. He throws that disc amazing.
Casey with a look for birdie. Leaving it a little bit high, hitting the band, left side.
Yeah, I'm in the casual creek, so I'm putting from the edge. This is one I definitely want to get.
Yeah, just a tough putt, though. I mean, from where you stand, it's tough to have the footing right. It's tough to keep your balance right.
Yeah,
so let's look a little bit closer at hole number 10. Anything on the left-hand side early is going to get you in trouble. Going to really take away that ability to get a birdie on the hole. Skipping off this road, it's a little chunky, so it's a little bit tough to do as well. Really, you want to keep it in the air and high enough to be able to swing that back to the left and get on the green. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how Steve plays it. One of the better shot shapers in the game.
Yeah, this should fit his eye perfectly.
Just left immediately.
Yeah, that is a big miss. Oh, that is a tough place to be. All right, let's see if Simon can correct on that mistake.
Yeah, Simon throwing something extremely stable, trying to throw it as straight as he can, but he's going to catch that stuff early, too. You really need to get a little bit more distance out of that before it starts moving to the left.
He was fortunate to fight through to an open putt about 45, 50 feet.
And that's more like it.
Yeah, he got the distance. Oh, but he gets denied by the guardian tree right into that casual creek. This is a really tough hole. It's like you're staring at this hole and you really want to get a putt, but it's hard to access the green.
Yeah, let's see if Kyle can squeeze through here. Once again, everybody left either in that ditch or just short. As we move on over to hole number 11 and watch Casey drive, one of the most daunting tee shots on the course. Wow.
Oh, it looks so good. He missed that last one, and he's right at the basket.
You can't complain about that, though. I mean, if you throw a decent shot where you have jump putt range and you're wide open, you've done everything that you needed to, and wow, Fish just taking aim.
Yeah, Fish was dialed in all day today. Let's see if Ryan, after almost making the last one.
Oh my God.
Man. He's just running it from everywhere.
Yeah. He is dialed in with that forehand. You, with an obstructed putt here, are having to go through multiple trees to get to the basket.
I have a weird angle to throw some spiky hyzer thing out there. I was focusing on the gap too much. I forgot to realize the power. But let's go back to 10. Check out Steve. He scrambled to here for par. Oh, that would have been an amazing save to save that one.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with taking a bogey on a very straightforward par 3.
Simon for birdie.
Oh, wow.
Horrible shot. Got through.
Yeah.
Amazing world-class putt. That's Simon for you.
Took advantage of the wide-open gap to get to the basket, but you could see how far he had to get to that I mean, he was probably 45 to 50 out for this putt and just puts it in perfect.
Oh, what a sweet replay that was.
Yeah, very nice. Hole 10 is one of the hardest par 3s on the course, though. It doesn't get birdied very often. Here's Dylan's attempt at the birdie.
Oh man, he had all the power, the line just a touch high. All right, Kyle from the edge of the bank.
Exactly the same area you were in, and just didn't get it high enough.
Yeah, it's weird putting with your slope down. So your toes are pointing down, but you have to get the putt up.
Yeah, and these guys, everybody's going to tap in here. Steve with a bogey. Dylan saves his par. Kyle's going to save his par. But again, not a birdie to be had. So here's Casey's attempt on hole number 11 with a really good drive. Obviously, you want to be a little bit closer for that birdie look, but he got himself in position and just was a touch high.
Yeah, that was a beautiful looking putt. He manages to make his par putt. He's not looking too happy, but he just needs to keep his head up.
Yep. And here you are for your par save with a tree slightly in your way, but you're used to straddling.
Completely in my way, actually. Can't really tell by this angle. Oh, and just pull it.
Whenever I have a tree in my way like that, I always tell myself I can't miss it to the side, and and that's usually what ends up happening. Yeah, tough.
Yeah, I was really making a move right there too, so that was not a good place to get my first bogey of the round.
Yeah, your first blemish, especially when you were sitting right there, is tough to take.
Yeah.
And Fish is going to clean up here, and he's going to get his par. And here is one of the most daunting holes on the course. It is 341 feet. What makes this hole difficult is this slight turn to the left and then back to the right. It's really tough to get a disc to move the right way when you want it to at that 300-foot mark. It's pretty much on its flight path as you've thrown it. So we'll see how these guys can navigate this hole.
Ooh, you can see Simon's throwing understable and just goes straight up the middle to about 12 feet.
That was unbelievable.
Wow.
It didn't even look like he threw that.
All right, let's see what Dylan has. Oh no.
Worst case scenario.
That is a nightmare.
Yeah. That is first available and then a hard kick. So him saving par is going to be a miracle if he can pull it off. Kyle doing almost the same thing.
You're supposed to follow Simon, not Dylan.
Yeah.
And let's see if Steve can get this down the middle.
No, they
he
all pulled it. And actually, Steve, being on that left side, the right side, you actually have gaps down that fairway. Steve is going to be blocked out pretty good. And then you go right to the most open hole on the course from the tightest hole, hole number 12. You're basically on an island all the way until you get to where you're pitching over the OB to the island green. So these guys just need to play some controlled shots. Make sure they keep it in the fairway. You've got OB left, OB right. So just be careful. And that is an unfortunate skip off of that gravel road that put him right into the OB.
Yeah, this hole you really want to be safe, but you have to get some distance in order to get to the green for a birdie. So it really plays challenging. You want to get one out 400 to 450 feet off the tee to make it accessible.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to have a really hard time accessing the green if you haven't thrown your first shot 4 to 450. Here you are just throwing a nice controlled shot. You saw Casey take the skip off of the pavement out there and back into the fairway, which is certainly a play, and you can get more distance doing that as well.
Whoa, let's go back to hole 11.
So Dylan is next to hole 9's basket now.
Crazy.
So he parked the wrong hole. And as I said, that right side, you can find gaps. You can find ways to manufacture a shot.
Wow.
And Dylan put himself up there.
Yeah, he's within 35 feet. That was amazing.
And here's Dylan's putt. This would be such a miraculous par.
World-class par to save this one. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, fantastic. Way to navigate yourself back into the hole, get your par, and move on. He's got to be ecstatic about getting that hole from where his shot ended up.
Simon with the easy birdie. This is the third hardest hole on the entire course, so Simon's getting at least a stroke on the whole field there.
And Steve taking a bogey. Where these guys ended up, as I said, Steve on the left-hand side was in more trouble, than Dylan and Kyle. As you can see, Kyle is putting in for his par.
Wow, great par saves. All right, let's see Fish. He's got about 400 and 450 feet left to this island green. Come on. That was a beautiful shot.
Unbelievable.
Just under the basket.
Wow. I fully expected that to either be short. Just getting there from his position is a tough shot, and it looked like he put that in the air quite a bit.
Fish has a lot of power.
Ryan looks like this is going to be his third shot to the basket, and he is just in bounds.
Saved by the wall. I landed in the back of the truck, so I had to go to the drop zone.
Which is not a gimme by any means,
No.
But you should be able to get up and down once you've gotten to the drop zone.
Yeah, Ryan. Oh, great putt by Ryan. Save his bogey. He's had a tough day, but he's still out there grinding it out, making good putts. Hoping to finish strong.
And if you're playing from the drop zone, it's almost an automatic bogey. So you're going to go bogey here in the last two holes and really need to start turning something on to make sure that you birdie a lot of the upcoming holes.
Yeah, and with Simon birdieing the hardest holes on the course, getting bogeys right now was not ideal. All right, Casey threw a beautiful second. Taps in his birdie.
Really good birdie. Good drive, playing it off the pavement there, getting that extra feet off his drive and making an easy upshot to make the hole look extremely easy. It's certainly not that easy. Fish did the exact same thing. But as you can see, on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, you have OB running the entire length of this fairway to that wall. So you're on an island up to the wall, and then you're playing a shot that's about 150 feet from that wall's edge to the basket. And you have an island green with the crops as well as the walls and stakes marking your island. You can really let loose on this drive if you want to.
Yeah. It was hot today, but it was pretty calm, so Simon just ripped on that one.
Playing that outside line, getting the skip off the pavement, and almost making it to the rough on the other side of the
That
fairway.
was a huge shot. He's going to have 300 to 350 left.
Dylan with somebody who is not lacking power either. Let's see what he can do. And he knew right out of his hand that he left it out.
Release.
Got some spotters out there making sure that he knows where that went out of bounds.
He's far enough. He might be able to save par, though. Wow, Kyle going really wide.
It's coming back, though. Like I said, you can really play that skip.
Got fortunate. Yeah, great shot by Kyle. Let's see how Steve lines this up.
Just a power hyzer, and hopefully that gets enough movement to get back.
Go, go, go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just good enough.
And those guys are throwing that. I mean, that's 500 feet.
Yeah,
to
they're
where
going
at.
max distance, hyzer.
We're seeing some approach shots here on hole number 13. Ryan playing it extremely dangerously, going through the small hole and getting himself in position.
Yep.
You're doing the exact same thing. You're lining up a shot right through that little hole.
Yeah, when you get pinched, it's all you got, but luckily it's there.
Yep.
So, perfect.
Yeah, really good shot. But that's what happens if you leave it on the left-hand side of that fairway on hole 13. You end up having to manufacture something.
Fish was trying what we did and hit a branch, had this for birdie. So he's going to drop one.
And Casey just outside of the circle for par, so he didn't get his approach shot close enough. But let's see if he can convert here.
Yeah, Casey unfortunately went out of bounds off the tee as well. So unlucky break there for Casey.
Well, Ryan trying to get a stroke back here.
Yeah, he really needs this. And a good, nice putt by Ryan. Just perfect, right in the heart.
Yeah, nice and soft. Ryan has a soft putt, so it is. It's when he gets it right, it's perfect. But unfortunately, it is these baskets seem to be testy sometimes with soft putts as well. So, but the rest of the guys are going to clean this up. Fish is going to end up getting his par. Casey's going to end up, unfortunately, with a bogey.
Yep. Yeah, and Casey and I are both fighting for that lead card position. So coming down the stretch.
Birdie versus bogey helps you get into position a little bit better here. Now let's watch some of the approach shots here on hole number 12. Simon throwing just a big hyzer up to the basket and hoping to land it softly.
Ooh, a little short, but he's safe. Has a birdie putt. Oh, Dylan from the drop zone. He obviously went aggressive from a second. So he's going to have that for double.
And Kyle with a birdie putt here with a really good drive. Obviously a good second shot to get himself in position for the birdie.
Oh, just a little more power. Yeah, you could tell he really wanted that one.
Yeah, tell himself to throw it.
All right, let's see what Simon's got. Hole 12. This is the hardest hole on the course. So Simon's definitely grabbing a stroke. But with that make, just squeaks it in for 4 in a row. Here comes Simon.
Yeah, Simon 7 down through the round, and we're getting to quite a bit of holes that are in the open, birdieable holes. So I wouldn't expect to see Simon slow down here. As Steve goes ahead and misses that putt, man, he's not going to be happy with that. He's going to end up taking a par where he was really in position to get the birdie.
Yeah, he needed that one after 2 bogeys. All right, Dylan cleans it up for double.
Yeah, this is where you start to see the scoring separation on some of the harder holes out here. You start to see people birdieing some of the hardest holes and then not taking advantage. And Dylan obviously having some trouble there.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at hole number 13. Hole number 13 plays a right to left shot. You got to avoid the out of bounds on the right hand side. You can see that runs all the way up there to the woods. The woods on the left hand side are extremely tight, so you don't want to play it too safe because you get yourself pinched off from being able to have access to this basket and to the green.
Oh, Simon's going big. He's throwing his understable distance driver on a spike hyzer.
And
wow.
Almost makes the green.
That's 500 easy, pin high. He's going to have a look for that eagle. Let's see if Kyle can match that.
I don't know if anybody can match that, but let's see if Kyle can give it a good attempt here. He's certainly got some distance, and that looks like it's going to be in a great spot.
Yeah, perfect. He might have that little backdoor route, though. He's on the left side. Yeah, hole 13 is the third easiest hole on the course. 14 is the easiest hole, and 15 is the second easiest. So this is the birdie stretch.
Yeah, this is what we call birdie row, is running down the stretch, knowing that you can really pick up some strokes back after having to go through the gauntlet and some of the other holes that are more difficult. Hole 12, even though it's wide open, as you heard, plays the hardest on the course. So really now you're getting into a stretch of holes where you want to make some strokes back.
Oh, Dylan threw a massive shot. Oh, man. He's almost in the awkward which way do I go spot.
He might be able to go straight at it over that stuff.
We'll see. Okay, on to 14. Ryan coming out of the little casual creek.
Great shot from there.
Awesome shot.
Yeah, this is a hole number 14 is tricky with your drive because you put yourself in a position where you almost feel like you can get an eagle look, but it can get difficult really fast. Casey thought he had that.
Yeah, he's just a little frustrated. I got about a 50-footer for birdie. I hit an early tree on my approach.
Just a touch high. Keeping yourself close enough, though.
Yeah. Man, Fish had an eagle putt and then blew it by, and he's just in this bush awkward, like 20, 25 feet.
I slightly see movement back there, but
just could not get his arm to swing. He was really upset about missing that opportunity.
Yeah, from an eagle putt to a par is not what you want. You're going to tap that in for your par.
Yep, not too bad. Would have liked to birdie this one. It is the easiest hole on the course. However, par is not going to hurt me too bad.
See if Ryan can convert and walk away with his par. Oh, no, with a birdie.
Yeah, Ryan played it well.
Very nice tee shot out of Ryan to get his birdie up there. It's good to see one on the card.
Casey cleans it up. Fish will tap in. You can see he's still a little frustrated about that miss.
Not sure if to lay it in there, put it in there. So back to hole number 13. We're seeing a little bit of trickery here. It's tough to get around and curve it around this group of trees, which is why you almost want to be wide to the right a little bit, but that's where you find the OB, which makes this hole difficult. Kyle showing you exactly how to do it there.
Yeah, nice little touch shot. Dylan, like we said, he has that little awkward, but might have a look through the tree here. Looks like he's lining it up.
Yeah, he could be going right, and he is.
Oh, and he hits the chains. Wow. What a putt from Dylan.
That would have been a great eagle to get. Steve throwing through the hole, almost getting it too.
Wow.
And here is Simon.
Simon for the elusive eagle.
And he gets it.
Oh, finally. The eagle is off his back.
He's got to be thrilled. He's been working on it this entire time. I'm sure that he's happy to have gotten an eagle out here, and we'll see whether or not he can get another one at some point. But what a great putt by him, just center of the chains.
Yeah, man, he makes those 50-footers look so easy. Just stand still, stand and deliver.
That gets Simon to 20 under par at this point. All right, so hole number 14. We have a OB on the left-hand side in the pumpkin patches. You have a tight gap that you've got to hit. You can play it a couple of different ways. Forehand seems to be the optimal play to get it up and close to the basket, but you have quite a few trees to deal with. Certainly one of the lighter par fours, one of the easiest holes on the course, because you can really punch your drive through into those woods, and then you've just got to manufacture a shot to the basket.
Or you can be Simon.
Go over the top of everything.
And just see what happens.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, he's about pin high, 65 feet right. Should have an obstructed look, but he definitely has a look for that back-to-back eagle.
Oh, and Kyle just hitting the top of the pumpkin patch, but somehow continues to keep momentum. He's going to be in the ditch with an up-and-down look to get his birdie.
Wow. All right, let's see if Steve's got...
He's throwing roller here.
Oh, he's going sky roller. Oh, man, it was looking good. Just too much stuff on the ground there.
Yeah, he hit something early. It kind of ricocheted, did some stuff, but still in a really good position to be able to get the birdie.
Whoa.
Dylan throws the perfect shot.
Look at that.
And that is the perfect shot.
Wow, past the basket. 450 on a rope.
So Dylan's going to have a good look at the eagle.
Yeah, from like 25 feet.
And as we step up to hole number 15, another pretty wide open shot. You've just got to watch the OB right and left.
Yeah, the landing zone's blind is really the only issue here. So if it's windy, it can get challenging, but really you just want to spike it into the middle, and then you can be aggressive on your second.
Yeah, the OB really only comes into play on the first shot. Once you get to your second lie, you kind of have the ability to throw a more aggressive shot to the basket.
But yeah, this is one you definitely want to get coming down the home stretch.
Yeah, fish with a good shot.
Casey, that was a rip. Looked perfect. Yep.
So here's the approach shot, which you can get aggressive with, as we talked about. Fish looking like he's throwing just a really controlled shot, and he's perfect.
Yeah, just a textbook spike right to the basket.
So back to hole number 14. Simon, to go back-to-back eagles here.
Oh, I expected a little better attempt from Simon there.
Well, we've got another chance here. Dylan can make up for Simon's miss, but
oh, come on. There's just a little bit in his way. Still a drop-in birdie.
Yeah, both Simon and Eagle to be able to get birdies here with those eagle looks is fantastic. I would have liked to have seen another eagle out of our lead card on this hole. So as we look, Kyle's going to have a putt here for his birdie as well.
Nice.
Yep, great birdie out of Kyle. Put his drive right in position to be able to get up and down easy. Steve doing the exact same, so we got a star frame out of our lead card on hole number 14.
Yeah, what you should expect on hole 14.
Absolutely. So here's some putts. Casey looks like he left himself a little bit outside of circle for his birdie putt here. Just can't get it on the right line.
Yeah, he's a little frustrated.
And this is you for par.
Yep, I'll take a par.
You can see Fish right under the basket there for his birdie. Let's see whether or not Ryan can convert. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Attaboy, Ryan, getting his turkey.
Yeah, nice little 3 in a row out of Ryan there. getting himself back to even par, which is great after a rough start for him. Casey's going to clean up his par, and Fish is going to tap in his birdie. So here's the flyover of hole number 15. You can see immediately where the crops are, left and right-hand side. You've got OB lining both of those. Little bit of danger with the pine tree back left of the basket. Really only comes into play if you get too aggressive on your second shot. But this is, again, a hole that we expect the top players in the field to be birdieing.
Yes.
You can see Simon hardly ran up to throw that. He just throws a spike little hyzer shot right in the middle of the fairway, knowing that he can be aggressive on the second shot.
Yep. Coming in at 610 feet, you really only need to throw 2 300-foot shots. So that's all Simon's trying to do. Let's see if Kyle can match that.
And after yesterday's debacle with the rain, really looking at ideal conditions out here today to play golf and set up scoring to be extremely advantageous for the players.
Yeah, it's just beautiful out here. Look at it.
We got Steve pumping something out in the middle. A really good drive out of Steve.
Yeah, he stretched it a little bit, so now he's going to have just a chip up for his second. Ooh, Dylan going a little aggressive, but it's stable enough. It's good.
Yeah, he had enough angle on that disc out of his hand to make sure that he stayed out of the OB on the right-hand side. So good shot by Dylan. And here's Simon's pitch up, shall we say.
Just a spike pitch up.
Yeah.
Almost in.
Almost puts it in. But what a great shot out of Simon. That's going to leave him a very short birdie.
Yeah.
As we move to hole number 16, the uphill run of Christmas trees, one of the funnest holes, but man, is it hard to get up close to the basket.
Yeah, this one is just right in front of you, but it's a pump all the way up that hill, 400 feet.
Probably plays closer to the 450 range with how hard you need to throw this disc, and we'll see if Fish can get up there. Really, really good line, and oh man.
Easy money for Fish, man. He's dialed in right now.
Yeah, it almost looked like he didn't have to throw it that hard either. Fish has sneaky power when he wants it.
Fish knows how to throw a disc, that's for sure. I tried to follow Fish, but just didn't get it wide enough and faded out. I'm going to have an obstructed putt.
And Casey certainly turned it to the right enough. Is it going to have enough to come back? All right, so Dylan's approach here on hole number 15. With the powerful drive, you don't see very often times that people outdrive Simon. And Dylan puts that deep. That is what I'm talking about, is kind of getting yourself too aggressive off that second shot and not having the best up shot.
Yeah, that's the one thing you just can't do here.
I mean, look at how far Steve put his drive up there. He just was super aggressive off the tee and is just a little pitch up to the basket.
Yep, just land short. That's perfect. Steve with the drop-in birdie.
And Kyle with a great drive, too. Gets the opportunity to throw a nice little forehand approach shot here. Hopefully this goes in.
Oh, that looks nice. Ooh. Oh, wow. Beautiful shot by Kyle.
It looked perfect out of his hand. I thought that was tracking to the basket. So Dylan here with his putt for the birdie. See if he can connect. Oh, man, that looked like it was going in, too.
All right, Kyle just a little bit closer. Doesn't have that tree to deal with, so this should be routine for him. Perfect. Nice little turkey on the easiest holes, just like you're supposed to.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's why we call it Birdie Alley, is to make sure you get those holes, because when you step up to hole 16, it's not the easiest birdie. Hole 17, not the easiest birdie. Hole 18, really tough birdie. So you need to get those strokes when you can going down the stretch before you hit the last 3 holes. And Steve making it look textbook, cleaning it up. Dylan cleaning up his par here as we move over to hole number 16.
All right, Ryan with a little stepper. Just lays it up for par.
He should have flicked that into the basket. And
I'm
here
a
you
touch
are.
closer, just outside the circle. But didn't really give that a good look.
So here's Casey. You can see where he's pin high. He's got some things to deal with, but really has an open look at this. Oh, man. Just not high enough.
Right on line. Fish got his tap-in birdie there.
Of course. So let's take a look at hole 16. You can see where it is a straight shot. You've got Christmas trees right and left. And all of these Christmas trees are for sale, too. So if you don't like one up near the green, I would not like it if you took it, but I think that they're for sale.
All right, let's see Simon. This is right up Simon's alley. 400-foot spike hyzer. That looks beautiful.
Ooh.
Little skip blocked. He might have one tree in his way, but that should be a routine putt.
He hit that hard ground where the trees are planted and really sent him moving to the left. And Kyle pulling it way out to the right, and let's see if this has enough to get back. It looks like Kyle's gonna have a tough look at birdie from back
Kyle's
there.
way over there. Wow. He threw it a long ways, though. All right, let's see if Steve can dial this shot in.
It's wide, but it is certainly moving left.
Got the height. Ooh, it's
Could
might
be
be
pin high.
Yeah, jammed in the last little row of trees.
Dylan with his power forehand.
Yeah, just a 450-foot spike sidearm up the hill. I just didn't get it flat enough, so he's left with a little tester around circle 2.
So here's some approach shots on hole number 17. You have some OB out to the right-hand side that you want to try to avoid. Just really keep some controlled shots in the fairway and walk away from this hole unscathed.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have-
this is a long range par 4. I actually landed in that caution tape, which is B's. So I'm taking my relief. I'm probably about 500 feet away or so. And just let it rip.
Wow. What a shot. And getting yourself all the way up next to the basket. That's incredible from that distance. That, it just does not happen that often. Fish not taking that much relief off of the B's and pulling it to the right-hand side. Really going to be a tough putt, but he should be able to get up and down.
Yeah, unfortunately, Fish wasn't inside the rope, so he couldn't get the same relief that I did.
Gotcha. And Casey putting a good run on this. Good move. He should be up there for a putt. And Ryan with that forehand shot again. Just all over it. Really good shot.
Yeah, Ryan's so good with that disc. Very impressive.
So here's a look at Kyle's drive on hole 16, which is pretty far away. He's got some obstruction. Really, at that point, that's all you need to do.
Yeah,
Just put it up there.
Just don't mess up. All right, Dylan from about 40.
Oh, yeah.
What? That was a bender around the trees.
Really good putt.
Yeah, beautiful putt.
I love how Dylan surprises you with the big putts, with the amazing shots. He's such an exciting player to watch, much like Simon is.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Simon can continue this. Oh, man. He was on such a tear.
Staring at the basket, thinking it's
Yeah.
the basket's fault.
I would blame the basket, too.
Here's Steve. And like we said, he did get pin high wide open and unfortunately cannot convert on that putt. You really can't ask for a better drive to be up there that close.
Yeah, Steve is bombing off of that one.
So no birdies out of the lead card on hole number 16, which isn't all that surprising. It really is a more demanding hole than it looks.
Yeah, it's the true middle of the pack. It's the 10th hardest hole on the course, 9th easiest, right in the middle. Average is about a par.
So these guys are going to tap in for their pars. We're going to see some putts here on number 17 with Fish laying one up. Just if you put it right at that tree, you're about 5 feet from the basket. So no matter what, you're going to get your...
Yeah, he didn't have much. Casey really wants this one. All right.
Yeah, good birdie out of Casey. I'm sure that he's looking back right now thinking that he could have gotten the last hole as well going down the stretch. But good birdie on 17. 17 is not one to take lightly.
Yep. Great par from Ryan.
And Fish should be stuck right in this tree or gosh darn close to it and just taps it in right there for the par. So certainly one of the more iconic holes on the course. The green is not all that easy as well. So let's take a closer look at hole 17 here. You've got a good landing zone down into the left-hand side. You can see where the tree's in there. Anything down into the left, you're okay. You have OB right in the corn on the right-hand side there. Natural OB on the left-hand side, and as you get up to the basket, you can see where it does drop off behind the basket, and you've got a pretty severe slope around that green. So it doesn't make for easy putting, even if you do get up there inside the circle. Sometimes you can have some trouble. And Dylan just ripping on a forehand. Hopefully that gets over that, and it does.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
What a shot. That was about a foot off the ground the whole way. About 550 feet. All right, Simon's definitely going big here.
Yeah, licking his chops, but yet he's just throwing a hyzer. You know, he's not trying to play that big flex shot.
That's
he's
really wide.
Yeah, he's going to end up in the trees over there, but should be short of that OB corner.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenging approach. Kyle's looking to line up that same route.
A little low, and he's going to be on that right-hand side too. You can see some of the gallery scrambling to get out of the way there for him. So that's going to be another tough. It's going to be a tough approach. You really want to be in the middle left, down in that goalie down there, to have the best approach to the basket.
Yes. Steve's really needing a birdie right now, and that looks like a perfect drive.
It looks beautiful out of his hand. Hopefully he comes back in. Yeah, right into the middle of the fairway. You couldn't ask for a better shot than that.
Ooh, over to 18. Fish. This is one of the harder holes, so to get a birdie look is impressive. Fish from 50.
Oh, he made it.
Oh, that might have even been 60. Wow, Fish with amazing finish.
9 down, 9 birdies, no bogeys, and what a fantastic round for Fish to finish with. And look at the Gatekeeper rewind here, looking at this thing just drop into the side of the basket.
Caddy's getting hyped. We were all stoked to see that one go in. That was awesome.
Yeah, what a fantastic putt. And we have Casey here for his birdie, which is kind of the more, you want to be on that left-hand side just to stay away from the water. But Casey, unfortunately, there is OB right there.
Yeah, that was not a good putt there. He's going to be thinking about that one for a while.
Yeah, he wanted to finish at least with par there. Now here's Ryan looking at, it looks like he's going to try a step putt here.
Well, it hangs on. Should have an easy par. I got about a 35-footer.
You can't ask for much more than that. I mean, if you're asking to be inside the circle, then you're getting greedy on this hole.
Mm-hmm. I actually looked at my phone right before this putt and realized I needed this one to potentially get on the lead card. So very happy to finish birdie there.
Way to put pressure on yourself right before you putt. As you can see, Casey with his hands on his head, just can't believe that he just put that in the drink. And now he's, instead of going to be putting for par, he's going to be taking bogey at best to finish his round and actually get kicked off of, I believe, second card.
Yeah, he was really upset with himself on that one.
Yeah.
But he played great. It was super fun to play with Casey.
Ryan, I'm super proud of you. Really good first round. Way to to keep some composure out there. I know it's tough to be on camera, but we are proud of you here in Pennsylvania for making it on coverage here. So, not necessarily the round that he wanted, but really good start of the tournament at the Steel Club, and let's hope that he does the same here in round 3.
Yeah.
So here we have the approach shots on hole 17. And Simon obviously got close enough to that corn where he is blind right now.
This is an impossible shot. He's going spike crazy, just hoping it's right distance-wise.
And it was.
And
it's
it was
close.
Perfect.
I mean, he's inside the circle putting for a birdie, so well done, Simon.
Yeah, people don't realize how hard that really was.
And Steve with the ideal drive in really good position, and boy did he left that out to the right a little bit too much. Hopefully that comes back in close enough for him to have a good putt.
Yeah, the right side's really blocked by some of the trees, so it can get hard over there. Yeah,
just sticks it right into the tree. If you make it into that tree, you've got your par.
Yeah. All right, Kyle. He's got a nice putt here, wide open. Oh, just a fraction too high.
Dylan with a good look.
Oh, man.
Just to the right. That would have been a fantastic birdie as Simon steps up. The most obstructed second shot and somehow ends up getting his birdie to continue his streak. So Simon is playing extremely well.
Amazing back nine going.
He is firing on all cylinders right now, leading into 18. Shouldn't be too difficult here for Kyle. I'm pretty sure that after Christmas this year, that tree will be gone.
Yes, I can't
we'll
wait.
See. We'll see. Steve's looking for his disc in the tree right now and cannot find it. It's in there, Steve. It's in there.
Steve might buy that tree.
I'm pretty sure he may. The Brinsters may have a beautiful Christmas tree this year, courtesy of AGA Farms. So there he's found it, and he's literally right there.
All right, good par. He's obviously not too amused by that.
No, not at all. So hole number 18, you have ponds on early left that you've got to navigate over. You have a pond on the right-hand side. Both of those are lined with OB. The green slopes to the left to a creek and to a natural OB area, not marked OB. Just really tough to get out of if you get yourself in there. The play is to throw something over the first pond and leave yourself about a 30 feet short of the basket as to not get too aggressive. Simon throwing caution to the wind, saying, yep, I'm going to try to put it in the basket. And
unbelievable. Simon throws it over the second pond.
Yes. And we'll see how close that is.
Wow, I haven't ever seen anyone go that far. That was insane.
Dylan with a really good-looking shot here.
Yeah, perfect line.
Yeah, perfect.
That's the textbook shot right there.
Yep, it's safe, and you still have that opportunity for birdie. And Kyle pumping something out there. That should be good as well. Oh, and he's
just
long.
A little deep. Ooh, that's flirting with the OB, but it looked to be safe.
Yeah, we'll have to see. That's going to be really close to OB.
Steve with that good line. Just a little short, but everyone has a putt. Oh, Kyle was out of bounds, unfortunately.
So he's playing his third shot from the drop zone, which is not an easy drop zone shot, and almost makes it.
Wow. And if he would have made that, that would have got him on lead card, too.
We
were all fighting for the lead card position.
Super aggressive out of Kyle there, but it ends up okay. Steve can't convert on the birdie. Simon is past the basket, looking back here.
Wow.
Oh, almost connects with the birdie, but he's going to have to be satisfied with the par on hole 18.
All right, let's see if Dylan can finish in style. Just a little too much, right?
So we'll watch these guys clean up. Unfortunately, Kyle, having been out of bounds on the tee shot, is going to end up walking away with the bogey, as Simon's going to tap in for his par, and the rest of those guys should follow suit.
Simon 12 under on the day. Look at that back nine.
That's a course record, 12 down. We do have a newer layout here, but that would have been the course record regardless.
Yeah, that was a 1071 rated round. Unbelievable golf.
Really good out of Simon. Kyle's going to tap in his bogey here to finish up his round and to shoot 4 down.
Solid day for Kyle. He's at 13 under. We're all fighting. Simon's got a big lead on us all, but we're all fighting for that second, third position right now.
Yeah, Fish still hung tight there on the second card to get himself in position as well, but really good round out of Simon. Dylan with a 3 down, obviously was hoping for a little bit better, as to most of those guys, but looking at the scores here, you can see what kind of separation there was on lead card. So he's got a 10-plus stroke lead on everybody that was on lead card. And then on the second card is where you start to see the guys that are going to come into play here, and Andrew Fish and yourself, Dustin.
Yep.
And then Casey and Ryan put up a showing today. Didn't necessarily finish the way that they wanted to, but still respectable. So we just want to say thank you for watching Gatekeeper's coverage of the 2020 Lost Valley Open presented by Discmania. Dustin, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm super excited to watch this final round.
You guys stay tuned. We've got the Steel Club coming up next.
Awesome.